Hey Pie people, how you doing? So join us this week as Patty and I are leaving Oslob and heading towards Panglao. And this has got to be one of the most exciting adventures as we are going to a Tarsier sanctuary. Good morning, off bright and early. A little bit tired, off to the ferry port. Fingers crossed we can get there. We're on a bus, which is like a public one, no aircon, and off we go.
So we're in the authentic bus today, no aircon for us, the rattling and the natural air. So we are going to Bohol, but the ferry isn't going because of bad weather. So we're traveling for 2 hours up to Argao to then get a bigger ferry, hopefully. We've got nothing booked in Bohol. So let's see where it's going to take us. We have no idea what's going to happen today, but at least it's sunny, it's a nice day. Look at this, we've got beautiful views. It's lovely.
One thing I've learned about Philippines, they love their pastries. Not just a little bit, but a lot. There's pastries everywhere, every stop. So if you love pastries, you're in trouble.
What should have been a simple journey by ferry from Oslob straight to Panglao ended up being a day-long mammoth trip. We got on a bus, then a ferry, then a van, followed by another bus, and lastly a taxi. One of the many things you learn traveling is that smooth transportation is governed by good weather conditions. Going to Bohol from Cebu can be straightforward, but in this case it wasn't, and there is no planning for these kind of circumstances. We are still traveling. We left our hotel at 8.
No.
It is 5 in the afternoon. We haven't arrived yet, and it's just from one island to another.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
We're still not there yet. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed we get
At
there.
least we didn't get the bus. We decided to do a little deal with the guy now.
Yeah.
Pack full of sardines right here, right now.
Bien sûr. Comme j'étais vraiment vite.
We're down at Alona beach today with me and the Patty, and it's nice and chill. It's supposed to be really busy, but it seems really nice and chill today. So let's go have a little dip. Come on.
Very mossy, huh?
So I'm a true Filipino as I try my first Jolly Beans today. Just kind of like their McDonald's-y, kind of like chicken-y kind of thing, which is pretty tasty. I'm not going to lie, it's tasted better than the ones in the fried chicken in the UK. But I thought when in Rome, definitely try it out. We're here on the beach today. It's very mossy here, and we expect it to be really packed and jammed, but it's not too bad. Here, check it out. There, just homing on the beach today. But yeah, you can see guys on the beach, quite mossy here. I think it just all comes in the morning, but it's just supposed to be really beautiful, and look forward to exploring more of this area here in the Philippines. Here we are on the beach today. Go, Patty.
Yeah, summer vibes all around.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Grey and dark.
Club
No, it's actually not
Tropicana.
dark.
Drinks are free.
It's bright, but it is cloudy, and it might be like this all week. We're not quite sure.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not all about the sunshine and lollipops. A lot of people do videos, beautiful, sunny, and it's not always like that. So there you go.
No, we've been very lucky so far. But there we go. We had the morning. We got a bike. We went to Alona beach, which was neither here nor there. It's very busy. They concreted over a lot of parts. We spoke to a really nice German man who said they've been here 11 years ago and it was completely different. So it goes to show how quickly these beaches change. And concreting over, not a good idea. Anyway, now we're in Doljo Beach.
Doljo.
On the other side.
And I bet this looks really pretty. I think this is an ideal place for families. It's really like nice lapping waters and a great place it looks like to go diving as well.
Okay, Phil just puts a good spin on everything. It's not that nice. There's a lot of seaweed here as well. So far, it's not the prettiest beaches we've seen. We've seen much nicer beaches in Cambodia. Sorry, Philippines, but obviously we've only seen a couple of beaches in one of the islands.
Let's not be judgmental. There's still places to go and explore.
I was getting there. Out of 7,000 islands in the Philippines, we've only seen 2, so there's a lot more to see. And we need a bit of better luck with the weather as well. I can barely open my eyes. There you go. We keep on going and get Phil some food, because that's all he seems to ever talk about. I'm loving your hair there.
Flame boy! Yeah, I haven't washed it. It just goes a bit mad. I look like a mad nutty professor.
You do.
Gorgeous. How you doing?
Shopping.
Chocolate chamber, babe. Chocolate, foot of chocolate.
What do you want now?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just you, your good company.
Hey.
Yeah. Right, hello. We have a brand new bike today. So there's a 125. It's a clip or click. We call it click. And we rented it today. It's only 300, so super happy. Which is about £3 something. 24 hour. And I think here you definitely need the bike. You can get these taxis and tuk-tuks, but it's going to be very expensive for you. So you're going to come here, definitely use a bike to get around. Hey, bye people, morning to you.
The sun is out, even though the app has been telling us it'll be raining all week.
You're going to come and hit that beach. And this one's supposed to be one of the most prettiest ones in the whole of Penang and Bohol, so let's go and check it out.
Penang? Panglao.
There you go.
We're in Panglao, which is a little island just off Bohol, or part of Bohol. But yeah, we can't believe the sun is out, so let's make the most of it. So right now I'm not majorly impressed with this beach. We are at Dumaluan beach, which is supposed to be the most beautiful beach in Panglao, and it really is. It's stunning, white sand, blue water, but they privatized it. So first of all we had to pay 100 pesos together, which isn't a lot. It's not about the money, it's about the fact that you have to pay to get to a beach. And what about the locals who can't afford it? To me it's beyond comprehension. And then, because it's quite hot, it's already 10:30 in the morning, we tried to find a little shade, so we put our Zulu down in the shade, and the security guard came, a really nice lady, and said, you can't lie here, but you can lay over there. So 10 meters away, she told us exactly where to lay, but not in that one spot, which is part of a resort that I don't quite understand it. But there's a lot of restrictions, and you just feel like you don't really have the freedom of, what it's like to be on a beach, which is one of my favorite things. So in terms of that, I'm not super impressed. The other beaches of Panglao aren't as nice. We will enjoy our time here, but I don't think I'll be coming back anytime soon.
In retrospect, maybe I was a little harsh, but while traveling, we see the privatization of the most stunning beaches over and over again. Natural spaces should unite communities, not be fenced off for profit.
Hey people, I'm like a bit on Pat's side with this one, because if it's a beach, you shouldn't really have to pay. It should be for everyone, even the public. I know if I was born here and I went to go enjoy the beach at the weekend with my family, I was from the Philippines, I'd have a right to go and enjoy all the beaches. There shouldn't be, just because the resorts plonk their big hotels here, that you can't use it. I think it's a bit out of order. Unfortunately, that's the way of the world now. It's all the money, isn't it? And just loads of tourists down here. There's no locals, which is a bit heartbreaking, because you're in Philippines, you want to see locals, you want to see local culture, and I think when these big hotels just come and plonk something here, it's just a bit out of order. But that's just me. Well, I think Pat feels the same way. But she's enjoying herself in the sea, so let's go and check out Pat. Miss home, and it's literally the opposite of Daniel Craig getting out to sea in James Bond. What do you think? Yay, Miss Paddy.
Yeah.
How's the sea, love?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Just saying about, I think that it's a bit out of order. The big hotels can just plonk themselves here and think, we own this place now.
Yeah, they're playing Monopoly, and there's a security guard walking up and down. It's a very controlled environment, and I think because it's the most beautiful beach, and maybe there were vendors selling here, God knows. It's a money thing, isn't it? So you've been here for just under 2 hours now, and I gotta say I feel much less aggrieved now than I did when we first arrived, mainly because it's so beautiful here. And Phil got his goggles, so we've been snorkeling. The water is super clear, so we've been seeing lots of fishies, corals, starfish, even a blue starfish. It is absolutely stunning. And yes, it's a bit more of a controlled environment or controlled beach that I like, or that I'm used to, but it doesn't take away from the beauty. So yeah, maybe I've softened a little bit to this beach now, and I probably will be back tomorrow. Oh, there's Philly boy, he's just been snorkeling.
That's so nice.
How was it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's sort of like a mashed up sea anemone, and all the fish, beautiful colours, blues, yellows, orange. It's really, really, it's like you don't need to go diving, it's literally just there.
It's stunning, yeah.
Out of breath though. Hello, we're off to go into the sanctuary today to see the smallest little cute little animals, and they're only here in the Philippines. So we're going to go off on the bike and go and see them.
What's the name?
Tanzanias.
Tansier?
They're the cute little ones with the big eyes, and they look cute. But I know you've got to be quiet there, because if you do freak them out, then they're supposed to knock their heads against walls, and they don't like loud noises, so be quiet. I can't wait.
That'll be a task for you.
I know, be quiet. No coffee.
The Tarsier sanctuary we are visiting is based an hour drive from Panglao town. It's a non-profit and more ethical conservation-focused site. There seem to be other places where you can see this little fella, but where they might be kept in more stressful conditions, so do a bit of research before going.
That's crazy. It's such a long tail.
Gotta be very quiet here, so not to scare them. So we are whispering.
That's well cool. He's got his eyes open. So pretty. Like proper jungle here. That's so cute.
So we're just leaving now. It wasn't a very long trip, but it's so cute. And I just want to say, the reason why we have to be quiet is because they're nocturnal, so they sleep during the day. and if we make too much noise, they can seriously harm themselves.
Don't want to wake them up.
So,
But one of them had their eyes open, the last one.
I know.
Beautiful. Really nice tour guide as well.
I know, it's definitely worth 150 pesos is what, £2?
Yeah, it's really cool to work.
Yeah,
to watch.
yeah, we really enjoyed this.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, as we love making them. Join us next week as we go to a very remote part of Bohol named Ande. Peace and love.